Recap of Act 2, Scene 1. The trap is set. In the previous scene, we witnessed the cunning Livia and Guardiano orchestrating a scheme to ensnare Bianca for the Duke of Florence. They flatter Leoncio's mother, manipulating her into facilitating a meeting between Bianca and the Duke. Bianca remains silent, unaware of the machinations unfolding around her as the trap tightens. Character sketches for Act 2, Scene 2. Isabella's father, eager to secure a prosperous marriage for his daughter, often disregarding her feelings. Isabella, Fabricio's daughter, intelligent and virtuous, but caught in a web of familial and societal expectations. Hippolito, Fabricio's brother and Isabella's uncle, harboring forbidden feelings for his niece. Livia, Fabricio's sister, a widow known for her manipulative prowess, who plays a pivotal role in the unfolding drama. The ward, a foolish young man, Fabricio's choice for Isabella's husband, oblivious to the complexities around him. Act 2, Scene 2. The scene where love is rewritten. This is not a loud or violent scene, but it is deeply disturbing, precisely because everything dangerous happens through soft speech, family affection, and gentle persuasion. The focus shifts from Bianca's story to Isabella, the young niece of Hippolito, who is caught in a dangerous web woven not by strangers, but by her own family. Her father, Fabricio, is determined to marry her off to a wealthy but utterly foolish man known only as the ward. The ward is laughably naive, unfit to be anyone's husband, especially a woman as intelligent and thoughtful as Isabella. But none of that matters to Fabricio. To him, marriage is a transaction, a deal. And Isabella? She's the currency. Enter Livia, Fabricio's sister. She seems at first to be Isabella's only hope. She challenges Fabricio's insistence on the arranged marriage. She speaks eloquently about how unfair it is to force love, especially on a woman. She even points out the hypocrisy of men wanting women to be faithful while they themselves taste many dishes. But don't be fooled. Livia may sound like a voice of truth, but she's not here to protect Isabella's heart. She's here to prepare it. Not for the ward, but for someone far worse. Hippolito, Isabella's own uncle, who is secretly in love with her. This is where the scene turns. Livia begins to slowly, carefully convince Isabella that Hippolito is not really her uncle, not by blood at least, that it would be fine, even noble, to love him. She plants ideas in Isabella's mind that make the unthinkable seem possible. And Isabella? She resists at first. But she's young, and she's surrounded by adults she's supposed to trust. Livia's words are gentle, reassuring, poison wrapped in sugar. By the end of the scene, Isabella hasn't agreed to anything yet, but her certainty has been shaken. The moral ground beneath her is no longer solid. This is how corruption works in Middleton's world. Not with swords, but with suggestion. Not through threat, but through persuasion. And the most terrifying part? The people meant to protect these women, their families, are the very ones leading them into ruin. Summary of the drama so far. Let's step back and look at the story as a whole. Bianca, a noblewoman, has secretly married a merchant named Leoncio. He keeps her hidden away like a treasure, believing that love means possession. But Bianca, caged and curious, catches the eye of the Duke of Florence, a powerful man who decides he must have her. In Act 2, Scene 1, we saw the Duke's allies, Livia and Guardiano, begin to plot how to deliver Bianca to him. Their plan is clever, seductive, and entirely without scruple. Even Leoncio's mother gets lured in. Meanwhile, Isabella, Fabricio's daughter, is being forced into marriage with the bumbling ward. But the real danger comes not from the fool she's meant to marry, but from Hippolito, her uncle, who desires her. And now, in Act 2, Scene 2, Livia is helping to make that desire seem acceptable. Both women, Bianca and Isabella, are under siege. Not from strangers, not from enemies, but from the people they live with, from those who claim to love them. Closing thoughts. Who can she trust? This scene doesn't end with a revelation. It ends with doubt. Isabella starts the scene sure of what is right and wrong. By the end, she's not so sure anymore. And that's the true tragedy of this play. It shows us how the world doesn't always destroy women with violence. Sometimes it reshapes their beliefs, makes them complicit in their own undoing. So now we're left wondering, will Isabella fall in love with her uncle, or will she run from him? Is Livia protecting anyone but herself? Can Bianca escape the Duke's growing power, or will she surrender to it willingly? And most importantly, when love is used as a weapon, who gets hurt the most? We've seen the traps being set. Now we wait to see who falls first.